Tonight at 6 o'clock, a compelling recording at the center of attention for day 10 of the Delphi murders trial.
That recording capturing an interrogation of the man who's accused of killing Abby Williams and Libby German more than 7 years ago. Our senior investigative reporter Bob Siegel spent today in the courtroom watching that recording. So Bob, walk us through it.
Scott and Ann, today's testimony focused on jurors getting to hear from Richard Allen, not the Richard Allen sitting at the defense table in the courtroom, but they got to see him on video. They got to read one of his statements. They got to hear about what he had to say in prison. Let's get you up to date here. The very first witness today actually was some videos. They were videos showing Allen being interrogated by state police. The jury got to see how Allen responded when he was questioned by investigators back in October of 2022. He was very respectful and calm and offered information willingly. Once police told him that they wanted to search his phone and his car and his house, though, well, Allen remained polite, but he said he needed to discuss that with his wife. He told police, "Your attitude toward me has definitely changed. This feels like you're interrogating me. You've known from the beginning I was out there. I told you that." State police investigator Allen responded, "We're not mad at you. We're not upset with you. We're just trying to get the truth." And they asked Allen if he is the man referred to as Bridge Guy captured on Libby German's phone, and they showed him a picture. Allen responded, "It's not me. You're not going to convince me it's me. I had nothing to do with those murders." He then said, "We're done. Arrest me or take me home." At that point, police took him home. And then 2 weeks later, State Police Lieutenant Jerry Holman interviewed Allen again with test results showing a cartridge at the crime scene cycled through Allen's gun. Jurors saw that second video interrogation where Holman told Allen the science doesn't lie. And he said that if Allen didn't confess to the murders, the media would portray him as a monster. Allen responded, "I did not murder 2 little girls. You're trying to convince me to confess to something I didn't do." He repeated that line dozens of times during the interviews with police. When Allen stuck to his story and he refused to confess, Holman started screaming at him and eventually arrested him. This afternoon, the focus then switched to Allen's confessions while inside prison. The former warden at Westville Correctional Facility told the jury that Allen confessed to him that he killed Abby and Libby, at least once in a written note and another time during a conversation. Several corrections officers told jurors that they also heard Allen confess. Allen's defense attorneys pointed out those corrections officers and the warden have little training in mental health, and the defense team will be presenting lots of evidence to explain why they believe Allen was mentally ill at the time he made up his confessions, or I should say that he made his confessions, and that the statements they say were completely made up. Emily Longnecker was also in court with me today. She is still in the courtroom right now. This is a very long day of testimony for jurors. 35 pages of notes is what I took down, and that was before I left late this afternoon and walked out of the courtroom. Emily is going to tell you more about the confessions that the jurors are hearing about late into the afternoon and into the evening tonight on 13 News at 11. We'll send it back to the studio. I'm live in Delphi with our continuing coverage of the Delphi murders trial.
All right, Bob Siegel, thanks so much to sort through in that testimony today. And we'll do that tonight on our Delphi debrief. We're going to take a closer look at that interrogation recording. Make sure you watch it. You can stream it every weeknight from 10 o'clock to catch up on the developments. WTHR Plus is where you'll find it. It's a free download. You can get it on Apple TV, Amazon Fire Stick, and also Roku.